and you get your commission today. So how does it sound?
Wow.
Very nice.
So the goal is to implement that by, I think, July 1. July 1 or June 1?
June 1.
June 1. Okay, so to implement that by June 1. So that's one of the game-changing move in the direct sales industry. No one in the entire space, not even US, not even in Europe, that has that kind of capacity to implement a same-day payout. Okay, that's very revolutionary. So capitalize and maximize on that. So most of people all over the world, if they are employed, they get their income 15th and the 30th, okay, or what they call the fortnight. But with us in the direct sales industry, most of the people in the US, they're getting it monthly or at least, or at the most maybe, on a weekly basis. But with us, it's on a daily basis, not even the following day, but that same day. So that one changes everything. So if you're talking to a leader coming from another company, let's just say coming from Edmore, coming from Forever Living, coming from GNLD, coming from QNet, coming from huge companies that has global presence. I mean, if you compare their global presence with their global presence, if you're able to do it with same-day payout, it's a game changer. Ask me why.
Why?
The faster you get paid, the faster you get excited. Am I right?
Yes.
The faster you're gonna show it to your entire group. Am I right?
Yes.
And the faster that they could imagine, if that guy can earn daily, real time, same day, I can do it the same thing. It can also happen to me.
Yes.
Just imagine if you get paid monthly or even weekly. If your downlines will ask you, how much are you getting paid today? Today, it's not yet computed. It needs to be by end of the week or end of the month, the worst. So how much are you earning? It's still being computed. But with us, on a real time, if they ask you how much are you making, right, within this day, I make $100 this day, I make $200 this day, you can show them. So they could imagine for themselves, oh, if it happened to that guy, it could also happen to me. So the faster you get paid, the faster you get excited, the faster the duplication, and the faster the success. Now the opposite is also the same. The longer you get paid, the longer the excitement, the longer the duplication, the longer the success. So fast is the new currency of the space right now, the direct sales industry. The faster you get paid. Okay, that's why here in the Philippines we're also doing the same things. Okay, because most of the people in the space, in our industry, they're getting paid on a weekly basis. But if you're gonna do it on a real-time basis, same-day payout, it changes everything. Now that's the way you get paid. Now let's talk about new products. Everybody say new products.
New products.
Okay, I have discussed this heavily with our Nigerian leaders. We don't have a brand name yet, but I call it the red drink, the green drink, and the purple drink. Okay, we're coming up with the green drink that detoxifies your body, limits the carbohydrates. It means blocking your carbo intake. What else? It speeds up your metabolism. It prevents your blood sugar from spiking, meaning it's a very, very good product for slimming and detoxifying.
Wow.
So it's a green drink. Okay, now you have a purple drink. The purple drink increases your nitric oxide, which is good for your heart and good for your brain. Okay, good for the female, for the male, for their performance. Okay, so you have a new green drink, you have a new purple drink, and you have a new red drink. Okay, red drink is for the heart as well. Red drink is for the skin. So a lot of new things that we're coming up with. So these are highly consumable beverages. Okay, we're just formulating with the ingredients that has human clinical studies. Okay, and So that's with the new products. And then we're coming up with new devices. Everybody say devices.
Devices.
But these are not medical devices. These are what we call personal wellness devices. Okay, this is a bit premiumly priced for our premium market. Okay, and it can be easily registered in any country because it's just a personal wellness devices. You might be asking, "Doc, what are personal wellness devices?" Like a foot massager, like a back massager. If you're familiar with the Lazy Boy, like a big chair like that massages your back, it's called personal wellness devices. So we're coming up with a similar thing, but it has a new technology we call terahertz. Okay, it speeds up the metabolism of your body. It recharges your battery inside you. Okay, the cells in our bodies, we believe they are charged because we are energy, so to speak. Our cells has energy. It has ATP, which is the main battery of the cells. So during the course of time, at times it stagnates or deactivates. And the good thing with this device is it reinvigorates our batteries in our cells. So it makes you stronger. It makes your immune system stronger. So these devices can be delivered door to door anywhere in the world. And because of these devices, we can open first world countries. Philippines is a third world country. The whole of Africa is a third world continent. Indonesia is a 300 million third world country. So when we were looking at this product, we call this a category creator. What does a category creator means? Let's talk about vitamin C. When you look at vitamin C, there are many products in the pharmacy, in the drugstore. Am I right?
Yes.
And there are also many vitamin C in the direct selling space. Am I right?
Yes.
But if you come up with a device that will make you healthier, a device that will activate the batteries, recharge your batteries inside you, so to speak. When you look at this particular device, there's no product like this outside the direct selling market. And in the direct selling market, there's only one or two players of this particular product. It has been launched, I believe, 4 years ago. There was a Malaysian company who launched this particular product. Okay, it looks like a blower.
Yeah.
It emits hot air and cold air with terahertz frequency.
Yes.
So this is the first in the world, none in the direct sales space, none in the non-direct selling space. So this is very, very new. So it's a premium product, premiumly packaged, and because of this, before the year ends, before the year 2026 ends, we will open United Kingdom.
Wow. Wow.
And we all know, in the UK,
Yeah.
there are many Kenyans,
Yes.
there are many Ugandans,
Yes.
there are many Africans, there are also many Filipinos.
Yeah.
And their job there, they are nurses. They work in the hospital, they work in the dental clinics, they work in what? In the restaurants, in the offices. Meaning these are white-collar jobs. They're earning good money, rough estimate, maybe 1,200 to 1,500 euro minimum per month. And if our package is something like 350 or 400 euro, they could easily afford it. Am I right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine you sponsoring someone in UK and that guy building the business part-time and eventually, just like you guys, going to do the business full-time, and that guy is your downline. And because we have an office, we will be having an office in the UK, that guy can be supported. So that's the opportunity we all have. So it's like knowing where the future and tomorrow is going. Let's just say you know for a fact that this business is going there. You might as well align your activities going there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been in the space of direct selling and network marketing for the past 30 years. One of the biggest lessons I learned, whenever your company is opening up a country, make sure you have a leg in that country.
Sure.
Ask me why.
Why?
If a company would open in a certain country, they're gonna make it sure that that country will create massive sales. Am I right?
Yes.
Gonna make everything right to make massive sales in that country. And if you have a leg, a leader, a group in that particular country, then it's gonna be aligned with the company. Do you follow?
Yes.
So when I say that we will open United Kingdom, make sure you inform all of your network, left and right, all of your directs. Hey, according to Doc Ed, before the year ends, the company will be opening a legitimate office in United Kingdom. Make sure we have somebody there.
Yeah.
Make sure we will sponsor somebody there. Would you believe the top leader in Nigeria was even saying, Doc, you're gonna open UK? Yes, I wanna be there first. Even before you open UK, I wanna stay there for 2 months. Same goes with Albert Jasma, one of our top leaders here in the Philippines. Albert is making something like 110,000 US dollars per month. When he heard about, Doc, are you gonna open UK? Yes, there's so many Filipinos in UK. I wanna go there first. So that's how leaders think. If the company is going here, make sure you have a huge organization there. So that when the company pours gasoline in that particular country to create massive buzz and fire among the sales leaders, good 50%, a good 30% of the leaders there is coming from your network. So that's the opportunity. You heard me saying, Doc, I don't know anyone in United Kingdom. Maybe you personally doesn't know anyone in United Kingdom, but the people in your network, they might have a friend, a colleague, a church mate, okay, a relative who lives in the United Kingdom, and that is a key. That is the key to going deep. So that is the opportunity. And let's just say you're making good money already. You're making good money already. If you're good at Facebook ads, have you heard about Facebook ads?
Yes.
Definitely. You can target your Facebook ads, Kenyans in United Kingdom, Kenyan nurses, Ugandan nurses in United Kingdom, Africans living in United Kingdom. You create a Facebook ads that targets those people in Africa. The one that I mentioned earlier is organic. Ask people, do you know someone in UK? Do you know someone in UK? In your church, do you know someone in UK? Why? My aunt is there. My father is there. My sister is there. You wanna get in touch? You need to get in touch with me because I'm opening up a branch there. I'm opening up my business there. I'm looking for people whom I can trust, who would want to earn maybe an extra 1,000 euro, 2,000 euro per week. If you're interested, get in touch with me. Let's sit down and I'll discuss it to you. So that guy who knew someone in UK might be joining your group before his relative, before her relative, before their friends and connections in UK. So it's what you call a third party approach. Okay? Instead of prospecting, are you open to business? You say, do you know somebody in UK? Do you know somebody in UK? If they said, yes, let's sit down and show you something. If they say, no, I don't know somebody in UK, let's still sit down and I show you something. Whether they said yes or no, they're still prospect. And if they don't know anyone in UK, that's for them to know, wow, your company is expanding from Kenya, from Uganda to UK, that's something else. Maybe it's high time you get interested. Maybe it's high time I join your organization. So, new products. Highly consumable products and personal wellness devices. Same-day payout. Expansion in first world countries like UK. These are the news that when you hear, it's enough to make you full-time, gung-ho, spread the news like crazy. So when you get back in Kampala, when you get back in Nairobi, when you get back in your country, Kenya, Uganda, you inform your entire network. This company is exploding. This company is opening UK. Okay? We just opened Indonesia. Indonesia is 300 million population. We have an office already in Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay? There are roughly, at this time, there are roughly around 300 Indonesian guys and girls and Muslim brothers and sisters there gathering, talking about our business, our compensation plan, pioneering spirits in Jakarta, Indonesia. So this news, AGG, not only in Africa, not only here in the Philippines, not only in Indonesia, we're exploding. So if the business, if the parent company is exploding like crazy, how does it look like in your network? It should also be exploding like crazy.
Great.
So I already told you the great news and what to expect within the next 3 to 6 months. So make sure you align your activities towards that particular direction so that you can be aligned with the growth. Now the key here is to focus with those things. Okay?
Yes.
Do you believe who's the country manager of Kenya? Miss Rosling.
Yes.
When you're flying here to the Philippines, is flying out going to Kenya. You know, we all know for a fact that there's a war going on in the Middle East. She was supposed to return to Kenya when? Last month of March. But due to the war in the Middle East, all of the flights going to Africa that has a stopover in the Middle East were canceled. Because they need to stop over one way or another in Qatar or in Dubai. It was canceled. It keeps on rescheduling until recently when you guys are flying in here, we got a flight direct from Malaysia or Singapore to Ethiopia, and then from Ethiopia to Kenya. So it cost double for her one-way flight, but she made it. So interestingly, we're making all things possible, even if it's near impossible. Okay, so we keep on supplying the products, new, existing, and new products. Keep you excited. Okay, Kenya and Uganda, Christian, we're already with 3.0, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So every month there's a digital recognition.
Yes, sir.
So,
They're part of the monthly recognition here.
and are we giving awards to or recognizing their groups?
For now, no. But next month we will be recognizing the groups as well.
Because here in the Philippines, we not only recognize the individual who qualifies for the GET promo, we're also recognizing the most number of qualifiers from a certain group. Let's just say Albert Jasma. Albert Jasma is the founder of OBA, Online Business Academy. Albert is making $110,000 per month. Most of his leaders are qualifying in the Get Free promo with this particular package, say Entriverse or Technoverse. But on other packages like DJverse, another group is excelling. So we're not only recognizing the individuals qualified for that, but their teams group or teams network. So it's a good boost of morale and recognition, not only for the person, but for the group. You can use it. Because when you offer our business, you're not only offering the products that we have. You're not only offering the company. You're not only offering yourself as a mentor, as an upline. You're also offering your group. Now, how does your group look like? Hey, the name of our group is
Alpha Team.
Alpha Team. Why Alpha Team? Most of the good-looking Kenyans are in this team. So you should be here. Most of the hungry for success Kenyans are in this team, and we're training them to be the next millionaire and multi-millionaire in this organization. So you should be in this team. So you sell your team as well. So you focus with the products and services, you focus with the marketing plan, you focus with the company, you focus with yourself, you focus with your network as well. You sell it as well. Okay? Of of course, you're gonna make a name for your team that is quite impressive, like Alpha. Alpha means superior. Okay. The team here comes in different name, like Elite's Empire. By the name itself, it's an empire built by elite, or they kind of have like an elite system that creates their empire for them. So another group is called the VIP Club. Other groups called AIM-1. Other groups called by different name that is positive in a sense. So you create something like that as well. So you have a story for your organization. So you sell your networks, branding, you sell yourself, you sell the products and the services, you sell the marketing plan, you sell our company. So there are many sales closing techniques that you could use. Okay. If you're prospecting a female, you can say most of the well-accomplished female in our company is in our organization, so that they could relate, so to speak. If you're talking to a young man, most of the young man millionaires in our organization is in my team. Okay, younger adults, so they could relate. Okay, so if they don't, let's just say they're high school dropout or they're college dropout, it's okay. We have so many success stories, even though they're college dropout or high school dropouts in my team. So all of this things, making them sign up to our company, sign up to your team, you're doing it to close the sales, to multiply and duplicate your business. So, how many Kenyans are coming in?
26.
26. Okay. And the Ugandans, how many are they?
7.
7. Okay. Oh, Mama Jo did not.
Macho.
The mother's taking care of the group.
Doctor will be coming tomorrow.
Okay, nice. And how many from DRC?
The DRC. 33 now.
I don't know, how many are they?
95. Including Vanuatu and PNG to IC from nasa 97.
Okay, I believe there are more, there are additional numbers from PNG that are coming.
Yes.
Chat AJ,
Yes, sir.
please chat me early this day. Okay, we'll be having maybe one more meeting before you guys leave.
Yes, sir.
If you have concerns, constructive concerns, so we could improve our services, okay, in your country. So before you leave, you probably have an hour or 2 hour meeting. Of course, you're familiar with Mr. Eli here. Okay, Mr. Eli. Okay, he's been traveling all over Africa to check all of our operations. Oh, by the way, apart from the fact that we're opening UK, we're also opening Senegal.
Wow.
Okay, Senegal, just to give you an idea guys, Senegal is a French-speaking country, but not only French, specifically a special dialect called Wolof. So Wolof is a dialect in French, okay? And we know that it's a very, very good market for us. Ask me why.
Why?
If you're familiar with a company called Edmark is a Malaysian direct selling company. They were ahead of AIM Global in Africa for 5 years. And this is the history. They were already scattered all over Africa. In Nigeria, they have probably 10 offices, 10 branches in Nigeria scattered. They were ahead of AIM Global in Africa for 5 years. So can you imagine? They're already in Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, DRC, South Africa, and then we come in. When we come in Nigeria, I don't know the numbers, but I can guarantee you roughly 85% to 90% of their leaders transferred to us. Simply because Edmark's marketing plan is very slow. It's stair step. And their payout is once a month. Their products are made from Malaysia. So they pay out once a month, and the marketing plan is stair-step. So it's one of the oldest marketing plan in the world. So we call that delayed gratification. Yeah, before you reach the highest level, you're probably 3, 4, 5, 6 years in there doing it full time. So it's very hard. So when we come in and introduce binary 1-1, everybody went crazy. What's binary? How come we're only creating 2 legs? How come we need to spill over? Because they're familiar with stair-step. You direct everyone. Okay, when they saw the beauty of binary, 80-85% of their leaders transferred. And 5 years ago, Edmark Nigeria, they closed down all of their offices in Nigeria. Okay, 5 years ago. Now what happened in Nigeria, Edmark? It happened everywhere. It happened in Edmark Ghana, it happened in Edmark Kenya, it happened in Edmark Uganda, it happened in Edmark Zambia, you name it. They all transferred. Now here's the thing. Senegal, they have 4 company-owned offices in Senegal, Edmark. And from what I've heard, this is now their crowning glory. They're selling so much in Senegal. Stair-step marketing plan, the slowest in the world. Once amount payout, delayed gratification, products made in Malaysia. So when we come in Senegal, in Dakar, if you have connections in Senegal, that could be the beginning of a spark. If they're, what? Innova is already in Senegal, then they're gonna jump in. Are you a member? Are you a member? I want to join under your group. I want to join under your group. I want to join under your group. Why? Payouts daily. Marketing plan is binary. Products are made from the Philippines, from China, from US, from South Korea, from everywhere else. It's better than Enmark. It's not delayed gratification. It's early gratification. It levels the playing field. So they're definitely gonna transfer. Now, to which group are they gonna transfer? Hopefully to your group. That is, if you will market that AGG Senegal will be opening, so they can join you under your team. So that's one thing. Another country that we're opening is Zimbabwe. Okay, Zimbabwe is already dollar denominated, just like DRC. So it's very easy to open, easy to sell our products. It's already dollar denominated, easy to repatriate our capital. So that's the opportunity that we have right now. Okay, so I hope to see most of you guys, or all of you guys, this coming Monday, this coming Tuesday. So there's going to be a lot of surprises. Okay, we have Apple the App as one of our entertainer, one of the lead singer of the Black Eyed Peas, and one local celebrity here. And the gala night, there'll be a lot of entertainment and surprises as well. So enjoy the travel, enjoy the Philippines. Okay, so we'll have some surprises for the African delegates as well before you leave. So gather all those concerns so that when we sit down again, country per country, we can discuss it and we can resolve it right away for better services in your country. Okay, follow me on Facebook. Thank you guys. I love AGG Kenya. I love AGG Uganda, and more power to you guys. Nakatayo pa?
Hindi na to.
Oh.
Kami na lang tayo dito sa dito. Let's all have a photo with our chairman. Na-warn ko na rin sila to.
So the camera would be coming there. Maybe you guys from there could go on the side.
More power.
Sit right next to Dr.